park exists because of the river. It developed over time because of the commerce and the industry that was taking place along the river.
At the turn of the 1900s, Newark was a center for jewelry making, so this site had the legacy remnants of that. So in our investigation, we discovered, to no surprise, the remnants of a smelting works plant, and it was one of the many reasons why it remained a brownfield and why people didn't have access to the site.
When I was growing up, we had very few places to play, very few parks. So the only times I saw the river when I was going over the bridge, in a car from a distance. We were completely cut off because of all the buildings, and it was very overgrown, so you couldn't even really see it. So many kids probably didn't even know it was there.
The Ironbound neighborhood here in Newark, New Jersey has been traditionally a little bit separated from the rest of the city of Newark. It's called Ironbound because it's literally bound by iron.
And there were several studies that showed we were very low in terms of the percentage of green space and park space that we had relative to the rest of the city, relative to the rest of the state, and even nationally. The Ironbound in Newark has always been considered sort of an environmental justice community because this is an area that has a huge concentration of different sources of pollution and a largely low-income, largely community of color, which is why we committed so much of our time and our resources in the Ironbound to thinking about, where are the opportunities that we have to create oasis of plentiful green space.
And so we knew that in developing the park, we were not only creating an attractive, desirable place for people to congregate, but we were also going to be addressing one of the issues of the site, and that was the environmental condition of the site.
This has really become a destination. It's, meet me by the park, let's skate by the park, let's listen to music in the park. This park really gets a lot of use, which to me just proves that it was meant to be built here. The people in this neighborhood in particular love being outside, they love walking around, they love being able to hang out with their friends and fly kites and things like that. So this park really is a meeting place.
The fact that we were able to remediate a brownfield site and that we were able to bring people access to a river that they hadn't had access to for generations. The fact that we incorporated the community's design ideas in the design of the site. I mean, those are all things that are really, I think, unique to this project and really stand out in what you see, what was ultimately developed.
It's so nice. My daughters are going to grow up having a relationship to the water and to the river that I never had. With one relatively small park, and you can change an entire trajectory of how people relate to their environment and relate to the water.